Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and you want to do it? If you think you could do it better, you do it now.
Ready? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm you. Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and welcome to my show.
Graham's girlfriend.
Well, I know, but I was imitating you.
Okay,
So.
very good. So anyway, you guys, I would say this is probably one of the most requested videos that I have had in a very long time, is for you to be reacting to my Millennial Money episode. Now, the thing is, you have not seen this.
No. You banned me from it, and even the other night when we were hanging out with some of your YouTube friends, they were like, oh yeah, and I was like, I'm not allowed to know. He made me promise not to see it. I haven't seen anything of this.
This is how seriously, by the way, I take these reactions. All of this is unscripted. She has legitimately not seen this video, even though, by the way, we hit number 9 on trending, which, by the way, you have to destroy the like button for that one. We did it. Millennial Money, number 9 on trending, which is really cool.
Broke top 10, yeah.
Broke top 10. You have not seen it. So I think without further ado, we should really get into this episode. But anything you want to say before this?
Smash the like button for the excruciating pain I went through to not watch this video while it was on trending.
So right now we're going to be watching the episode. It's called Living on 1.6 Million a Year in Los Angeles. Wait for it. Millennial Money. We should start doing ASMR, by the way. Wait for it. Millennial Money. Ooh, I just got tingles. I'm kidding about that. By the way, quick tidbit, quick fun fact of the day here. I was telling the producers of CNBC Make It to make the video over 10 minutes long for the YouTube algorithm. And sure enough, I believe this is the only Millennial Money episode that is longer than 10 minutes. They got this to 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So for that, we did it for the YouTube algorithm. Ready?
So I'm a full-time real estate agent, real estate investor, and YouTuber. Every day is going to be a little bit different. Some days I'm going to be out with clients showing properties. Other days I'm going to be planning YouTube videos. And some other days I'm going to be looking at properties for myself to invest in.
Hey, right here, you're editing a video. Is that your merchandise video right here?
Yeah, that is a video, by the way, that I'm wearing the same hat, but yeah, that is the how much I made selling merch video. Fun fact, you know what? I thought that video honestly was gonna blow up merch sales. It didn't. I think honestly, I've trained my audience to be so frugal that even I try to sell them something, and they're just like, no, Graham, we know we're not gonna spend more than like a few dollars on something. They know that, but they will get 2 free stocks linked down below in the description if you sign up for Webull. You actually signed up for Webull, by the way. You got 2 free stocks.
I did,
So
yeah.
you made a good return on your money
Yep.
right there and your deposit.
I did.
So anyway, link in description.
My mortgage is just over $2,800 a month. The market value of the other unit next to me is about $2,500 a month. Then between the equity I get and the tax write-offs from using the garage as my office, it basically works out to be a free place for me to live.
I just want to mention that Nicolas Cage pillowcase. That was sent to me because I made a video joking about like how you can save money and how like compound interest works.
Every now and then you might come across a Nicolas Cage pillowcase for $12 and think in the moment, I have to have it.
And then a subscriber literally went, bought that for me, sent it to me, and I sleep with it now. So I see him in my dreams.
There's sometimes where I wake up in the middle of the night and I wake up and turn my face and just see Nicolas Cage's eyes just like at me. And
So I spend about $200 a month on groceries, and I do price shop between grocery stores. I'll kind of make the rounds and just stock up on whichever item is the cheapest at which store. Every morning I have my same 2.
You gotta grill me. Now is your chance. Be mean. I want you to be mean to me and critique my entire budget and tell me how you would save money on it.
okay, so for the phone plan, you could add someone else onto the phone plan or a few people, because I know typically once you get 4 lines is like that sweet spot of where you'll start saving a whole bunch of money on it. Because a lot of them, like I know T-Mobile, I think it's like $25 per line. So you could be saving a lot more money than you are there. Credit card annual fees. Why?
It's
Why
120. So $129 a month is annual fees. Well, that's the Amex Platinum, JP Morgan Reserve, Chase Sapphire Reserve, and then the Chase Inc. Business.
Oh, it's just those 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Any other person would be like,
What? 4 credit cards? It's just those 4?
But I know you use them. I didn't
I
know
use
if it
them a
was like
lot, yeah.
ones that you had and you just leave open to have the extra credit there.
no, they're just annual
If they're
fees.
the ones that you
Yeah.
actually use,
I
then
do.
who cares
Yeah.
about the annual
I get most of
fees?
that money back. Okay.
Utilities plus Wi-Fi, $200, not bad. And that's something in that too. Is that calculating in the Tesla electricity?
Yes.
So it's not bad. I mean, you know.
There's no gas in there.
Gym, $220 a month. I've told you. I think that's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. You almost spend like as much at the gym as you do like on food.
But the gym, fun little thing, the towels that I have over my lights that Meet Kevin mentioned in his reaction video were actually from Equinox. Like every now and then I'll accidentally like just walk out of the gym, have a towel. Anyway, so I've used those towels to diffuse the light. They work amazing, and it saved me a lot of money.
Miscellaneous. Entertainment, cat, Amazon Prime, haircuts. Ramsey does not cost much. So what is this other stuff? Amazon Prime is like $10.99 per month. $13.99 per month. Entertainment? What is entertainment?
That could be us going out to like go see a movie, us paying for like, you know, tickets somewhere, doing something like that, you know?
All 2 times we've gone out to the movies. Transportation, $632. Well, I know you financed your Tesla 100%.
Yep.
Through Tesla, you know.
I refuse to spend money on 2 things. Number 1, I think everyone knows, is coffee.
You and I have the flip of that. I just won't drink coffee for like a month, and then once a month we'll treat myself to a Coffee Bean or Starbucks. And then you have your coffee every day, and you do the 20 cents iced coffee.
So I end up saving about 99% of my income just because my income is so high and I keep my expenses so low, and most of the properties just kind of like pay for my living.
Right there, were you trying to see if that lemon was real so you could take it?
Oh, no. So I was showing a house. So this is some B-roll that they had me showing a house, like legitimately walking through, and someone was like, oh, are those lemons real? And I'm like, no, these are staged lemons. So I pulled out the lemon and then like knocked it to show that it was plastic.
It totally looks like you were gonna steal that lemon if it was real, and you noticed it was fake and was like, oh, never mind. Those sunglasses are really nice too.
Thanks. I got this for free too. The sunglasses, I was in a rental car because I took my car in for service and they gave me a loaner car, and that was in the side compartment of the loaner car, and I put them on. I'm like, wow, they fit me perfectly. So I'm like, well, they're mine now. That was me, by the way, taking a free coffee from the office.
Oh, is that from the first little bit of B-roll where you're making? Yep.
When I made a coffee and I took it with me.
I had no idea that I can actually make any money doing this, so I started it really just with the intention of having fun. I'd always wanted to do it, but I also felt like, who would want to watch me? And
okay, so I know you're not going to include this, but you see right here, the little, it's a face you make.
Yeah, that's
a little like that I love. When you're doing something, you'll like look up at me and do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can cut that. It's funny you see savings with cash because you don't pay for anything with cash.
You know, that cash, by the way, is cash that I've had for years now. I got paid 1 month of rent in cash on one of my properties, and then I've just kept it and used the same money in all of my thumbnails. Yeah. So anytime you see me like, you know, holding up money in a thumbnail, that's money that I've had for years that I just keep sitting around just for thumbnails, and that's it. All right, you gotta react to my income now.
Since I've always been self-employed, I've never had a formal like 401k, but I do have a SEP 401k. I've thrown some money in there at the end of the year just if it's left over, just as a hedge.
I also love that it ends in 420.
Elon Musk would be so happy about that.
He would. Teachable is the one that's surprising me here. Yeah, I didn't know
Why
it
are
was
you surprised?
that high. I just didn't realize you made so much off of your course sales per month. And I would guess a lot of that would be profit because you don't have to keep creating the same things over and over. It's a big time investment up front. And then after that, it's not as much time is required to go through on it. Yeah. But I didn't realize it was higher than the second channel's revenue. I actually thought the second channel's revenue was higher and the Teachable was lower.
Yeah, you know, course sales are one of those things where it's so weird. Like some days I'll have like $0 days, and then all of a sudden one day like 10 people might go and buy something. I'm like, where did these people come from? Like, where were they yesterday? You know, why today? And sometimes I think like, is it a video that gets pushed or something that drives it? I am always so confused about that. But for anyone who wants to check it out, the link is down below in the description.
We now have like 5 links.
Oh, we got so many links. See, now we got too many choices for people, and so I'm trying to be selective with my links here.
Oh, that's your coin collection.
Yep.
Yeah, that's in the.
Let's not share exactly where my valuables are stored in where I live,
right.
Just in case there's someone watching.
At Didn't you say one of these houses in the background, they were yelling at you guys?
So, fun story with this, we pulled off to a random cul-de-sac to get some B-roll footage, and there was a house off to the left side, and there was a whole bunch of, like, college-age guys in there. And I was doing all of this and probably like looking over like literally right now. And one of the dudes is like, yo, that's the real estate guy, man. Yo, that's the guy I watch on YouTube, the real estate guy. And they were making pulled pork sandwiches. And the one guy shouted out that we could go over there and get pulled pork sandwiches. So if you're watching this, comment down below. And I think we should go over for some pulled pork sandwiches. It did sound like a fun time.
It's funny though on your face. I can tell you're like watching something.
Oh, yeah.
I asked him to mince the garlic, and he looked at the woman who was filming and was like, "What does that mean?" And then, so you see me turn over and laugh at him because he's just going.
I had no idea. I never sit there in my kitchen. First of all, I've never had a cutting board before, so this is the first cutting board I've ever had. I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought, like, do I just cut it up? I don't know.
Well, I think we only lost like 2 or 3 pasta noodles, so I think we did pretty good.
That's a bummer that that's my. I didn't think they were gonna put that in.
I had no idea
I told them to cut it out
because you weren't even mic'd. You could tell that like it's a little echoey, but I think that was so perfect. We only lost like 2 or 3 pasta noodles.
So one of the things we actually do when we go out is we will end up just splitting a meal because usually I'm not hungry enough to eat the entire thing myself and neither is she.
We got avocado toast. We had to do that.
So we could basically get food for 2 by paying for 1.
with the toasting with the avocado. I think we messed that up like 3 separate times.
Oh yeah, we had to redo that. It was just it's an awkward thing to toast avocado toast.
That is true though. What you said about like the happy hour sushi. You're like, oh, we don't need to go out. I'm like, we don't need to go out. And you're like, you're like, it's fine.
Okay, I know it sounds weird too, but I do end up rewarding myself every now and then at McDonald's from the dollar menu. I will purposely use that as an incentive to get all my work done, and if I'm able to do that before like midnight, I go and get the 2 double cheeseburgers.
That was my idea, by the way.
What?
Do you remember talking about that? You were like, well, you're like, I really want a cheeseburger. I'm like, why don't you make it like a reward thing? So that way when you finish this, then you get this.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember that.
Yeah.
No. I think it's my I'm pretty sure it was my idea. I don't remember you saying that. If you want to take credit for it, I'll give you credit for it.
No, I
but
remember exactly it. Because you were talking about, you're like, oh, I feel like I eat McDonald's too much, or like I'm not having some kind of a balance to this. Does that sound correct?
No,
and you're like,
I don't
with
remember.
Working out in the gym, I'm not eating properly.
Don't remember.
And
oh, it smells so good. There's something about the smell that's just like, how does it smell so good?
I cannot stand the smell of McDonald's and fast food in a car.
So
I
good.
love when a car smells new.
I agree with you, but it's so good. The French fries from McDonald's is the smell.
No one is more frugal than I am.
Okay, so what do you think? We finished my episode of Millennial Money. What do you think?
I thought it was a really good episode. I see how I got to number 9 on trending. Obviously, I'm super biased towards you, but I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
It was a really, really well shot episode.
I am such a huge fan, and I will always be a huge fan of CNBC after this. They're amazing as an entire company. And they even gave me that mug, by the way, the one at the very end. Mm-hmm. So, like, come on, like, you have to like CNBC for this content. You have to respect that. So for that, like, for everyone involved, they're probably going to watch this one, but thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
You should use that mug every single time you do a Millennial Money reaction.
Oh, wow, for my coffee.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to steal credit for that idea. That's my idea now. Oh, you know what's a really good idea? Imagine if I used that CNBC mug every time I film Millennial Money. Would that be so cool?
Yeah, I thought this video was completely accurate to everything that I know, and I felt like they did a good job of showing your character and who you are.
Yeah.
And they did a good portrayal of your life. It felt very accurate, and it also it was a really just sweet, and it made me feel happy.
Oh. So anyway, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you guys request a certain video enough, of course, we will do it. If you want to see more of Graham's girlfriend, of course, she will be on a little bit more. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know down below in the description. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. And also, like I mentioned earlier, if you do want 2 free stocks from Webull, when you deposit $100, they will give you 2 free stocks. One of those stocks is going to be valued up to $1,000. So if you want to do that, just use the link down below. Thank you so much for watching.